Hello and welcome back to the Unboxers, and today we have for you two new action figures from the Legends series. This is from the Marvel Legends series, and today we have...
You have Riya Williams, aka Ironheart, and the Hologram Iron Man.
Whoa.
So these are both part of the Ursa Major Build-A-Figure wave. So if you collect all, well... there's 7 figures in the wave, but you really only need 6 to build Ursa Major. He will be the big bear, so he looks really cool.
So
the modular Iron Man doesn't have a Build-A-Figure piece.
All right. So let's take a look at the back of their boxes. Oh, look at the artwork on holographic.
Yeah, this is a really cool
hologram Iron Man. Look at that. He is very cool looking. It's like a cross between Iceman and Iron Man. Very cool. Awesome. So there's the face. He comes with the head.
Yeah, we get the head
of Ursa Major. So that's super cool. Let's go ahead and take a look at Ironheart. At the back of hers. There's her artwork. Oh, she's flying. And the side. Whoa. Look at that. I'm gonna take you down. Look.
Yes.
And then I was gonna say a certified super genius, Riya Williams, turns a dorm room project into a high-tech, high-flying suit of armor and becomes a force for good. So that's really cool. Give you a little bit of back story on her. And then for the hologram Iron Man, ever the innovator Tony Stark takes flight in the holographic form. In holographic form, a computer-generated avatar and an enduring force for good. He looks so cool.
Yeah.
Like a cross between Tron too.
Yeah.
Something very
Definitely
cool.
has like Tron vibes.
Yes, with all the little the white outlines and stuff. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get these two out of their boxes so we can give you a much closer look. We'll be right back. Okay, and we're back, and there they are. Let's take a look at the extra pieces first. We'll go ahead with the
Ironheart has a ton of stuff.
Yeah, oh yeah. The Ursa Major, his right leg, and it has
it's his bare leg.
It is his bare leg. It has, can you see there's an R in there to show you that it's his right leg, you know, just in case. And then, in case when you're building,
it's his right head.
Look at that face. We were secretly hoping that the mouth would close.
Yeah, that would have been just over the top.
But you know those bearskin rugs, they're always like, you know, okay.
But this is going to be a really cool looking figure.
It is going to be very cool. Alright, now let's go ahead and do her extra pieces.
Yeah, I went ahead and swapped out. She came with the 2 fisted hands on her, and then the 2 repulsor, like the blasting hands. Now these 2 do not have articulation. They're static.
Okay.
So when you put them on, they're going to be like this.
They're going to stay like that.
Like she's making the blast. The regular hands do have.
Yes, does. You can tell right there.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to stick those down there. And then here's her helmet. So this will be the head that you would swap out.
Yeah, and we can, well, as we actually show her off, I can swap out the head. So
sure.
We can see what it looks like. But
very cool. And it's like a slimmed down version of Iron Man.
Yeah, and hers has like the little
diamond
at the top. But yeah, it's cool that it's like, you can tell it's supposed to be like a version of Iron Man, but it's still its own.
And then these, of course, she gets 2 of these and 2 of these repulsors blast, and they will be ones in her hand. They are translucent blue.
Yeah.
And then she comes with these 2 like smoke effects.
Yeah, those are cool. Like I think this is the first one that's come with that, like the smoke trails.
That's pretty cool, and I think you can use that for quite a few things. We'll show you how at the end how you kind of wrap it around the repulsor blast and just kind of give it a special effect right there. All right, and now let's go ahead and look at Riya Williams, Ironheart. Ta-da! So there's her hand, the open hand, and then of course he said that it does twist.
Yeah.
But it does not
it won't
pivot.
Bend.
Yeah. And then she has like a hexagon shape instead of like
yeah, his is normally like round or triangular.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I was trying to see if that was like paint marker anyway. But it looks really cool. But And then here's her facial sculpt. She's got some really nice lipstick that goes with her suit. She's got the coiffed of hair coming in the front here. I really like that. And they have space in between to make it more realistic. It's not
yeah,
hanging
that's awesome.
on her face. And the texture to this looks really cool. They did a great job. Her hairstylist did a great job. And then, so she's got the golden, just like the, is it modular Iron Man? And then she has some black detailing within her hip joints, which is kind of cool. And up here, which I don't think he has, up in her neck area and her arms. And there you can see it on the back a little bit. So, and a little bit of golden. Let's go ahead and take a look at her shoes. Or her feet. Very cool. I do like that she, she's, of course, like a smaller build figure.
Yeah.
So I really like her, how I can already tell how her articulation is really smooth and just the different shape, you know, because Iron Man's usually a bigger, bulkier build. So it's kind of neat to see the suit in this build. So there you go.
Yeah, she's even more petite than like the rescue one that we do. I mean, that is more, that's a feminine form of the armor, but this is even more petite than that. So.
Petite. That's what I was looking for.
All right, so let's take a look. So she has the neck articulation, so she can look down and look up, and we'll check that again with the helmet head, but I'm sure that's going to be the same. She can go full T at the shoulders. She also has the bicep. She has, now this is really exciting because I think she is one of very few of the female Hasbro characters, I think this is a new thing, that actually has the double elbow. Most of them have like a single pivot elbow. And then of course we showed the wrist. Now this one actually will like bend as well as doing the pivot. Her waist articulation is actually going to be like the mid-torso, so that it doesn't mess up the armor look of the armor, but you still
hear how smooth it is.
Yeah, it goes really well.
You can not hear it.
And she can still, even though it's just the one piece of articulation, she can still like arch back and kind of go to side, so that's really awesome. She has good range of motion at the hips. She has the like upper thigh, the double knee, and then of course the ankle as well, and there's a good range of motion there. And of course, like all the Marvel Legends, it will twist as well. So very cool. I like this one.
Cool.
This will be a good addition to the Iron Man collection.
All right, and then you can put on her helmet.
Okay.
Show him off. Okay, so I've already shown off the Ursa Major head. He also comes with he came with the open palm hands on and the fists in the box, and you swapped one out.
Yeah.
And then he also comes with two repulsor blasts, which I wanted to show you the difference. So his are a little bit more open at the bottom, and so there's actually a difference. And I like that they're translucent. Very, very cool. Alright, let's take a look at this awesome figure. Look at that. It's like, I command the stage. I love this color blue.
Yes.
Almost like an ice blue with the white detailing, outlining of certain things. His mask, you can definitely tell it's an Iron Man mask. But it's got the lines in there and the shape of it. It just looks so cool in this color. And then he's got the arc reactor, and then the detailing around here. Very, very cool. If I could just scroll down, you can see some down here, down to his feet. Let's take a look. He doesn't have very much tread on his shoes there, but, you know, who needs that when you can fly? Here's the back of him. So he doesn't have as much, as you can tell, there's not that white etching on his back. He almost looks like Iceman from the back. But anyway, there you have it. I just really, really like this color. Of course, you know I'm a big fan of blue and anything translucent. And Iron Man just puts it over the top. He looks so cool. So I'm going to take this off so John can show off his articulation. He's like, what?
Alright, so let's take a look. So, let's see. So the neck articulation, you got back and forth. He can like fall asleep. He can go back and, oops, did a little too far there. And up, so that way when you put him in a flying pose, he's still looking forward. Let's see. He can not go quite all the way with these shoulder pieces. It does limit his range of motion somewhat. He does have the bicep, the double elbow, and then of course his wrists. Now his wrists are a little different because he's got these, if you see these, this like plate on the back. So they will bend forward, but they don't bend. They bend back a little, but this one really doesn't. Like when you try to bend it back, you can kind of see it. It doesn't want to go. But the fisted hands have more range of motion. So there's that. He has the same like Ironheart. The waist is at the mid torso, and he can like arch back slightly. He has the hips, the double knee, and then of course the ankle. Now the ankle is a little, he doesn't have as much range of motion in that on the ankle as well, but he's got bigger, bulkier armor, so you're going to expect him not to be quite as flexible as the more petite Ironheart. So, but he is a fantastic looking figure, and I can't wait to see what he can do when you pose him.
Alright, and now we'll show you.
Alright, so now I swapped out the head, so there is the helmeted version of the head.
Cool.
So it looks cool, and it's got like the little, well, I think we showed that off before with the little diamond at the top. And then I put the repulsors and the how I've seen it done more than one way, but I think this to me looks the best to kind of put the repulsor through it. But then, you know, so you can put that so it looks like there's like a smoke trail.
Yeah.
And or you could also put it, you know, in the wrist.
Upper hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think that's a really cool addition to have that added to it.
Awesome. Okay, and there they are.
Ironheart.
And
the Hologram Iron Man.
That's kind of hard to say.
Yeah, Hologram Iron Man.
Or maybe fun to say.
Yeah.
These are two awesome figures of the normal Iron Man, you know, like the Iron Man version that we love.
Right.
We get the hologram one, and then we get Ironheart, which is a total, like you said, a petite female version, which looks really cool. So,
and
super
one thing
excited.
I was going to show is if you want to display it that way, like both of the packaging, like hers is like a close-up of like her armor, and then his is almost like a schematic of the armor, which is kind of cool. And they're both like in the same color scheme, so if you had them like next to each other, they would kind of match.
Look really cool. So thank you so much for watching. As always, come back and see us, like, subscribe, and we will see you next time.